Alright gang, it's Jesse from Hansen Speed Shop. Today we're going to be doing a really cool video starting a project. This project is going to be kind of a little mini series, probably a handful of videos. But we're in my dad's shop right now, and behind me is the project that we're going to be starting. So I'll take a look at that right now. Alright guys, so here it is, an old Schwinn Fair Lady girls bike. I don't remember the exact year on it. We'll have to look that up at some point. But this bike we've had for probably 20 plus years. We've had this since I was a kid. Um, we found it at a thrift store at a time when absolutely nobody wanted the girls Schwinn bikes. They've kind of gone up in price and become more popular. But back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, you pretty much couldn't even give these bikes away. I think we paid like $15 for this thing, and it was a complete rideable bike at that time. And even $15 at that time seemed kind of like a lot of money for this thing, but it was in really nice shape. So my dad bought it, and we brought it home. I cleaned the whole bike up, and then I rode this thing a lot. I rode it to school when my other boys' blue Schwinn Stingray that if you watch the original muscle bike ride and review, we did a video on that bike. I would kind of alternate riding either this bike or that bike, and got a lot of mixed reviews on this bike when I would ride it. Like, people either really dug it and thought it was super cool, or they just thought it was like the gayest thing they ever seen. And why are you riding that girly bike with the flower seat? And got tons of shit, but a lot of thumbs up, and a lot of people thought it was cool or remember having something like that when they were a kid or whatever. I always thought this seat was like really cool. This original flower pattern seat from like the 70s. It's in pretty decent shape. I thought it was cool when I was a kid because it was like totally Brady Bunch. But the idea is, this bike has literally been sitting here rotting now for probably over 15 years or more. And parts have been getting scavenged off of it. And I just always hated seeing this thing just kind of go to hell, because it used to be a really nice rideable bike. And when we first got it, I never did anything to it. I never fixed anything or greased anything, just rode it, just cleaned it and rode it. So basically, what we're going to do is get this thing rideable again, kind of like we did with my Sears Spider, where we did the how to revive a vintage muscle bike. That's what we're going to be doing with this bike, but we're going to just use parts and stuff that I already have laying around. So we're going to try to do this without actually having to spend any money. But basically, what we're going to need is a front wheel and tire, which I have. Um, I have a better set of grips. These ones, like the whole end is blown out and stuff. So I'm probably going to switch the grips out just because. We're going to re-grease the front wheel, re-grease the headset. We're going to re-grease the bottom bracket, possibly look into the back wheel. We're going to swap out that back tire because it looks really bad. Um, and then just clean the whole bike up. I don't think we're going to swap the chain out. That should be okay. But basically, just go through everything, grease it, clean it, tighten everything up, and then put all the missing parts back on it. And then by the end of this, we'll be able to do a ride review on a Schwinn Fair Lady, which I haven't done before. So hope you guys are going to dig this project. It's something different. Also, this will just kind of be a video of if you were like wanting to get into an old banana seat bike, but they're really expensive right now. For whatever reason, they're like really hot right now. And even the girls' bikes are starting to go up. But if you just want something to have fun on and ride, there's nothing wrong with a girls' bike. I've had multiple girls' bikes, and they're actually easier to ride than a boy's bike because they bent the frames down like that for girls because back in the day it was like proper for a girl to wear a skirt or a dress all the time. It wasn't really acceptable for girls to wear like pants. So it was easier for them to get on and off the bike when they cut the frame down like that. And honestly, it's just easier to get on and off the bike, period. Especially if you've got, like, if you're a person that has leg problems or hip problems or something, you can't like lift your leg up really high. It's just super easy to get on and off the bike. So that, I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. And basically everything else is the same as you would have on a boy's bike. You really have the exact same feeling. There's really like pretty much no difference of other than looking down and not seeing that top tube. Um, Basically, you can get a girl's bike for a fraction of the cost of a boy's bike and still get that old banana seat bike feeling. You can still have lots of fun with them. And at the end of the day, nobody's really going to care. If you just want it for just riding around, having fun, go for it. But next time, we're going to start digging into this bike and start making it roadworthy again. So this will probably be at least one more video to do the rebuild on this bike, and then we'll do another video for a ride and review. So hit that subscribe button, comment below if you got any questions on this, or you just want to say, hey, this is cool or whatever. Share the video. Otherwise, until next time, get out working your own projects, get those hands dirty and greasy, stay cool, and we'll catch you cats on the next one. Thanks for watching.